Touch the lake and good morning. I'm sure you all had a very wonderful Tunga. Okay, so now first of all, I would like to extend my word of apology once again for keeping you on the hold for almost half an hour. It's not anything. I do our best, but you see, sometimes it depends upon some other power, you see. So in life also so many things happen, so we have to accept whatever comes. We have to accept it gladly. So I know how precious your time is, but nevertheless we are here once again going live. So I welcome you all and a very warm Ashidalek to all of you. Okay, yes. So today this is the first session of the third week. As usual, we are going to do the recapitulation. Okay, yes. So I hope you have attended the second, which is a week session, and whatever I am going in will be a simple recapitulation of what we did in the second week. Okay, yes. So are we ready? Do you remember the topics that we had covered in the which is second? Okay, yes. Now, before I show you the slide, I just want you to recapitulate, okay, reflect upon all the things that you have learned so far. Okay, yes. So, are you ready? Okay, yes. So, let us look at the slides. You see the recapitulation, okay. We are which is trying to see what are the things we have learned. Okay, yes. Now, if you remember, in the second week, we have done some very important topics. And what are the topics? Do you remember? Okay, yes. The topics were, the first one is, of course, the writing process. I told you, right? You cannot stay away from writing as long as you are a learner. Okay, yes. So it's important for you to know the writing processes, and we have already done this in our second week, and I'm sure you are just, what should I say, recollecting all these that you have learned. Okay, that is the first one. And the second one is the paragraph. Okay, we talked about paragraph. There are different types of paragraph. Okay, we have also learned the components of a paragraph, good paragraph. Okay, yes. So under that, writing paragraphs also comes. And last but not the least, done. Okay, yes. These are the topics that we covered in our second week. Okay, writing process and essay. Okay, yes. So let us go through these one by one and see how much you have learned. Okay, because in this session I'll be just taking you through the recapitulation session. Okay. Okay, so what I was talking about, yes, I was talking about the recapitulation session. Okay, writing process we have done, then paragraph and essay. Now we are going to do these one by one. So first of all, the writing process. Okay, yes, you just look at the writing process. Now, do you remember how many processes are there? How many steps are involved in doing a writing? Before you write anything, before you come out with a good write-up, what are the processes, what are the steps that you have to follow? Okay, yes. Do you remember how many processes are there? Yes, there are 5. Okay, now let us go through this process one by one. What is the first process? You remember? What is the first one? Before you write anything, what do? Yes, you do pre-writing. Okay, yes. So this is the first step. And after pre-writing, after you have gathered all the ideas, then what do? Okay, yes. Okay, yes. You do the drafting. Okay, after collecting all the ideas using different strategies, and the strategies we will do, okay, we will also come to that part also. And the second one is drafting. Yes. So in the drafting stage, what do? You just start writing all the ideas. Okay, in the pre-writing, you just write all the ideas, maybe main points like this, words, and in the drafting stage, you just put these ideas into sentences. And I told you, okay, yes, in the drafting stage, there is no need for you to worry about any type of sentence or structure or grammar like this. You just keep writing the ideas in sentences. Okay, so we are done with the 2. Do you remember the third one? What is that third stage? Okay, yes, it's called revising. So what do you do in this revising stage? Yes, what do? Okay, yes, we work on developing the content areas. Okay, and if necessary, we can arrange, okay, the sentences. Okay, yes. Now this is what we do in the revising stage. There is no need for you to worry about the other things. Okay, you just focus on developing the content. Make sure that whatever you are writing, it coincides with your purpose and your audience. These are the 2 things that you have to keep in mind in this stage. Okay, moving on to the next. What is the next stage? Remember? Okay, yes, the next stage is editing. Okay, yes. So in this stage, what do? We have done revising the developing the contents. So in the editing, what do? Our main focus is on developing the mechanics. Okay, for example, the punctuation, spelling, verb, subject, conjugation. Okay, yes. Now all these things you have to do in the editing part. Okay, now we are almost done. Now what is the last one? Yes, the last one is publishing. So I told you with the publishing, we don't mean that you have to go to some publisher and get it published. No. So publishing is the last stage. Now if there is any finishing work which need to be done, it is this stage where you have to do all these things. Okay, now these are all the writing processes. Okay, yes. So the first one is pre-writing, second one is drafting, third one is revising, and then comes editing, and finally we have the publishing. Now these are the 5 processes which I told you, no matter which language you are writing. Now I think the process remains same for all the writing. You got it? Okay, now this is what we have learned in the second week. Okay, yes. Now from these processes, let us talk about some of the strategies that we used in the pre-writing, because pre-writing is the first stage where we start writing. Okay, and it's important for you to know some of the strategies, and a few of the strategies were already, which is demonstrated. I mean, Ketenchula and myself used these strategies. Okay, yes. So let us go through the next, the pre-writing strategies. Okay, strategies, the method. Okay, yes. Now what are the pre-writing strategies? Do you remember, or do you use these in your own writing? Okay, let us look at this. Okay, the first one is brainstorming. Okay, brainstorming, the word itself, it's very easy. Okay, yes, brainstorming, whatever is in your brain about that particular topic, you just try to see. Okay, just like a storm, so many things come, okay, related to that. So there is a brainstorming, and the second one is clustering, cluster, group. Okay, yes, you know your own topic, you know, you have got some idea about the topic. Now the next stage is where you are going to put ideas in groups. So in that stage, you are going to use the clustering. Okay, yes. The third one, free writing. Okay, free writing. So those who have not done this strategy, it's better you just try to use this strategy and see how that with a small piece of writing come out. Okay, yes, free writing, there is no need for you to worry about anything. You just take a pen and then you just let the pen flow without any worry. Okay, and let us try to see what kind of write up come up finally. Okay, so this is free writing. Okay, yes, and the last one, questioning. Okay, yes, questioning. What should I say? Whenever we have got some topics, it is best it will be best if you use this strategy, questioning. Okay, some type of writing, it's better we use this strategy. So these are some of the strategies. Okay, it doesn't mean that these are the only 4 strategies. There are so many strategies. There may be other strategy that you are already using. Okay, so these are the 4 strategies that we had covered in our second week. You got it? Okay, yes. So I've got some examples here, just which is activity. Okay, yes, a small assignment. I will just give you a sample, okay, and you have to identify which pre-writing strategy I am talking about. Okay, yes. So are we ready? Yes. So your first slide. Look at this. This one. Okay. For example, my topic is on mobile phone. Okay. Yes. So there are so many things: tech savvy, network, innovation, wastage of time, necessity, education. Now, so many things. Now, out of all the pre-writing strategy, do you remember what strategy have I used here? Which strategy? Remember? Can you sort out? What is this strategy called? Okay, yes. If you have answer, let us see whether it is correct or not. Okay. The strategy that we used here is the brainstorming. Okay, yes, the mobile phone. You just keep jotting all the ideas. Okay, so then. Okay, now one more. Okay, yes. Now look at this. Okay, now these are all pre-writing. I haven't written anything. Okay, this is my pre-writing strategy, and there are so many strategies I've used. Now, if you look at this, for example, lockdown, if I'm preparing to write something on lockdown, okay, on one side we have got advantage, and on the other side we have disadvantage. So, okay, yes. So, what kind of strategy do you think is used here? Okay, any idea? Yes. So, if you have got your answer, let us see. Let us check the answer. The strategy I have used here is clustering. Okay, yes, I have already got the topic. Now, I have to just focus more, okay, in small group. On the advantage side, what are the things that I have to keep in mind? On the disadvantage side, what are the things that I have to jot down? Okay, yes, so you see some kind of cluster group, advantage group and disadvantage. So, this is called clustering. Okay, yes. So, let us do one more. Okay, yes. What is this called? Now, suppose I am writing a small piece on earthquake strike. Okay, it may be a report like this. So, do you remember what kind of strategy? What is the name of the strategy I have used here? Yes? Okay, so let us check your answer. So, this is questioning. Okay, yes. So, sometimes it's better you use this, which is a strategy. So, I told you these are some of the strategies that we used in the pre-writing stage. Okay, so with this, we have come to the end of the writing process. Okay, yes. Now, what is the next one? The next one is paragraph writing. Okay, yes. So, this is where we start our writing, because paragraph, it's very important. Okay, it is just the foundation of your essay or composition or anything. Okay, yes. So, this is where your writing starts, and it's important for you to know how to write a good paragraph. And basically, we have already covered, okay, all these, the components, how to write a good paragraph, what makes a good paragraph. You have already done this in the second week. Nevertheless, let us try to look at this. Okay, now here is a paragraph, a simple paragraph. Okay, yes. I just want you to go through, give it a very beautiful reading. Okay, yes, before we go on to the exercise. Jogging for life. There are many reasons why I prefer jogging to other sports. One reason is that jogging is a cheap sport. In particular, I can practice it anywhere at any time with no need for any equipment or expensive gym membership. Another reason why I prefer jogging is that it provides me with great energy and keeps me lean. I don't have to exhaust myself or do excessive efforts while jogging. Finally, I prefer this sport because it allows me to be outside in nature. When I jog outside, I appreciate my surroundings and the fresh air. For all these reasons, I consider jogging the best activity to keep fit and healthy. Now, this is supposed to be a very good paragraph. Okay, now we are just going to dissect. We are going to study this paragraph in detail. Okay, yes. So, do you remember the composition of a good paragraph? Yes, in the which a good paragraph should some which is say components. Okay, which makes this paragraph a good one. Okay, yes. Now let us take this paragraph an example, and I want you to which is say identify what is this. There are many reasons why I prefer jogging to other sports. Okay, yes. This is one sentence. Now this is a paragraph. So you must be having some idea. There are many reasons why I prefer jogging to others. Now, what is this sentence called? We have learned the different components. What is this sentence called? Okay, yes. So, if you are ready with the answer, let us see what this sentence is called. Okay, yes. Now, this sentence is called topic sentence. So, I told you topic sentence, it's normally comes in the beginning, and topic sentence is a sentence on which the rest of the sentences revolve around. Okay, so topic sentence plays very important role in the paragraph writing. Likewise, in an essay, we have the thesis. Thesis statement is what should I say, the most important part in a essay. In paragraph, we have topic sentence, and in essay, we have this thesis. Got it? Okay, yes. Now let us do the next one. Okay, yes. Look at this. Here, I have just highlighted some words here. Okay, the same paragraph, one reason, another, finally. Okay, yes. Now, do you remember we have got one special name for these words? Okay, not only these, there are so many words. Okay, which show some kind of a which is a time or all these things. Okay, processes. Now, what do you call this? Okay, yes. I hope you have your answer. Let us check the answer. Yes, these words are called transitional words. You see, transitional words are very important. I told you a good writer is also a good reader. Okay, yes. If you are a good writer, you have to keep in mind that which is the things that the readers are looking for. The things which the readers are looking for the transition, so that they follow the points one by one. Okay, yes. So these are called transitional words. It doesn't mean that these are the only transitions. There are so many. Okay, you just Google it, transitional word, and you will get so many things. And we have also covered some of these in our own lesson. Okay, yes. Now the next one is this. Again, some words are highlighted. Some sentences. Jogging is a cheap sport, provides me with great energy and keeps me lean, allows me to be outside in nature. Now, components, you remember? Okay, now what are these called? We have got some specific name for all these things. Okay, so I'm sure you have your answer. Let us check the answer. Okay, these are called supporting details. Okay, in the beginning, you have got the topic sentence. The topic sentence, many reasons. Now, what are the reasons? Okay, yes, these are the three reasons jogging is a cheap. Now, these are supporting details. What is it supporting? It is supporting the topic sentence. Okay, yes, these are the supporting. Okay, yes. This one, the last, I want you to look at this, what should I say, slide. Okay, yes, I want you to, what should I say, identify this highlighted sentences. For all this reason, I consider jogging the best activity to keep fit and healthy. Yes. So what is this called? What is this sentence called? Okay, yes, let us check. Yeah, so this sentence is called concluding sentence. Okay, yes, if you look at this sentence, it's similar to the topic sentence. So in the conclusion, sometimes we just repeat and sometimes we rephrase the topic sentence. Okay, yes, so that is the thing. One more. Okay, yes. Now, apart from all the supporting detail, you might be wondering, okay, apart from this, there are so many other sentences. Now, Gela did not touch about all these things. So, you must be wondering, okay, yes. Now, let us try to look at the sentences which I have left. Okay, yes. Remember, one reason is that jogging is cheap. We have already done this. There are many reasons why I prefer jogging to the others. So this one also I've already highlighted. Now, what is not highlighted was, in particular, I can practice it. All the sentences, okay, which are highlighted in green color, they are, what should I say, just an example. Okay, so you have one supporting detail. For example, the one reason is the jogging is very cheap. No, you cannot stop there. Okay, you just try to elaborate that sentence. You can give some example. So one reason is jogging is a cheap sport. Now, example in particular, I can practice it anyway at any time with no need for any equipment or expensive gym membership. Now, that shows that jogging is cheap. So you see one point, okay, supporting detail. If you want to make it longer, you just give an example. Now let us take another one. Another reason why I prefer jogging is that it provides me with great energy and keeps me lean. Okay, you remember that is the supporting detail. So we have got example to support this. For example, I don't have to exhaust myself or do excessive effort while jogging. Okay, yes, so that is the thing. And finally, I prefer this sport because it allows me to go out in nature. Remember, this is the supporting detail. So if you are interested, you can explain more. You can elaborate that thing. Now let us see. When I jog outside, I appreciate my surroundings and the fresh air. Now, what are these called? Now, these are called the supporting detail and examples. Okay, now if I've got supporting data, you can also come up with examples. You got it? Okay, yes. So that is the thing. Okay, now we have done with the writing process. We have done with the paragraph. Now what is left? Yes, now we are left with the most important part, that is the essay. Yes. So essay looks like this. You see? Do you see some hamburger here? Yes. Okay. Yes. So essay, this is just a graphic organizer like this. If you want to write an essay, so that is the graphic organizer. We will just give you some idea how your essay should look like. Okay. Yes. We have already done this. Ketanjula has covered this lesson in detail. Okay. So I'm not going to speak much on this. So what I want you to remember is essay. In essay, what are the things that we have to keep in mind? First, we have got one paragraph which talks about introductory. Okay, yes, this is introductory paragraph. So you remember, essay is a group of paragraphs. So there are so many paragraphs. So the first paragraph is dedicated to this part, that is introductory. So whenever you are writing an essay, okay, now we have already learned this through Getanchula. There are different ways, okay, to start, to introduce a topic. Okay, yes, you can start the essay by asking some questions. Okay, yes, and there are some other instances where we use some quotation from great people. Or you can start an essay by starting a short conversation. Now, these are the different ways you can begin the essay. Okay, yes. Now, in that introductory part, it's very important for you to have the thesis. So, remember, in paragraph, we have got topic sentence, and in essay, we have got the thesis. So, thesis is the statement, okay, which talks about the main topic, okay, the summary of what paragraphs will come. So, in the next body part, now each paragraph will talk about the thesis statement. Okay, there may be three topics in the thesis. So, this is introductory, and then after introductory, what we have is the body parts. So, basically we write 3 paragraphs. Okay, yes, 3 paragraphs. If you write 4 it may look little more. If you write 2, it may look less. So the perfect number is 3. So normally essay we used to have 5 paragraphs, introductory 1 and 3 body parts. Okay, yes. So in the 3 body part, Gethenchula had already told you about how to, what should I say, write a body part paragraph. Okay, whenever you conclude one paragraph, it makes sure that you are going to connect the paragraph with the next coming paragraph. Okay, yes, we are going to use extensive use of these transition. So in essay, transitional words, okay, play a very important role. What is the role of the transitional word? The main role of the transitional word is to make the reader understand, to make the reader follow what you are saying in a order manner. Okay, so that is about the body parts. And what is left? The last one is the concluding. Okay, yes, concluding part. We have also done, okay, concluding. You can conclude just like you did in the introduction part. You can somehow actually use the same strategy in the concluding part. In the concluding, you can conclude the essay with some kind of a prayer or a hope. You can conclude your the essay with some kind of a question or so many things. Now this is what should I say, the essay. Okay. Normally, what do? People, it says that they work on the body parts. They just work on the main body part. And as far as the introduction and the concluding concern, since introduction is the most important thing, it is the part which hooks the reader. Whether the reader reads your article, your essay or no, it depends upon the introduction. What kind of hook? What are the, what should I say, sentences which connects what should you're writing to the reader. So that is very important. So people spend more time writing the introduction. Introductory part. Okay, yes. Now, with this, we have done all the parts. We have done this in this session. We have done the recapitulation basically. Okay, yes. So, the first one is writing process, and the second one is paragraph, and third one is essay. So, remember, we are, taking this online class, and we are learning all the skills. So, you see, the skills you cannot be learned in 1 or 2 or 3 days. Like the skill, it takes lots and lots of time. Okay, so what we are doing here is we are just making you aware of some of the topics that you have to keep in mind when it comes to a language. Okay, so just by attending all the lessons on writing process and paragraph and essay, neither we do expect nor you should expect that you are going to totally change. Okay, this is just a, as I have already told you, we are just giving you some spark. Okay, so you have to take care of your own writing. We also received some, questions in our comment section. I'm very, happy that some of you are, watching this and you are just taking this lesson seriously and doing all the assignments. Okay, not only just watching all these things. So I want you to keep this, and we still have few more weeks. Okay, during which we are going to cover some of the most important topics in a language. Okay, yes. So I'm going to stop here my first session, and we will have 3 more sessions today. Okay, so thank you and take care.